Okay. Testing. Ready to go. Okay, and hello everyone! Alexman here, and welcome to Session 2 of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In our last session, we got done what we could out of the Great Plateau, and we are now ready to set off into the wild frontier. The king told us in the previous session that we should head to Kakariko Village. And I think we'll do just that and then some. And hopefully, maybe able to get to the place where we need to upgrade our Sheikah Slate and such. Because I feel like it's a little lacking, I think. And we're starting off right where we left off. We're out here on the Great Plateau. So, let's see, Hero's Path. We went almost everywhere last time, except for maybe one death. So let's go into the distant horizon that we need to go to. I don't need my bombs on or anything of that sort. We'll just keep on going. Just a little bit on my end here. Oh. So we gotta see, where's our weapons like? We got a pitchfork, might as well keep our pitchfork. And we've got, let's see here, we've got basically raid camps. Take you out. Hey, how's it going, you guys? I'm gonna take you guys out right now. Oh, pitchfork broke. There we go. By defeating all, like, enemy encampments and whatnot, we can actually get access to a treasure chest of sorts. Open that up there. And what is this? Well, we can't, we can't date Princess Zelda. She's over in Hyrule Castle, which we are nowhere near ready for. But, we are ready to jump off the Great Plateau here. Booyah! As we fly off into the plateau and into the wild blue yonder. When we land, Hyrule Kingdom is here. Well, we need to fight those guys, but I will take those arrows. I can't carry any more bows. So we just keep, we have to keep going, trucking through where we can. The start of the games like this is certainly a little bit of a slow jog of sorts, because we have to fight our way through enemies and such, but we're also going to look for any of the shrines that may be apparent to us. More often not, it's staying on the path and okay, random boulders. Okay, that was weird. Let's see, what actually, I think these ruins hold something. Oh, we're gonna encounter a blue variant of the goblins. Oh, oh, man, you're a hefty person. Well, let me just take a little bit of this. Yeah, you're deadly. Ah! Ah! Nope. Whoop. Ah, missed me again! All right, you're being a little bit of annoyance here. There you go. Take your rusty shield to make sure you do like that. Open up that treasure chest there. Can't really hit it to open. Ooh, finally, money! Money's a little scarce in this game, just a little bit. Let's see, I think it's either in one of these ruins that there's the DLC quest, so you can find all the armors and such. This is like one of the places. I thought it was in that ruin right there, but clearly it was not the one I was looking for. Is it? Yeah, here it is. If you come over here and examine this book always here. We got Misko's EX Journal. He's hailing some kind of priceless relics. So we gotta look for all these garments and such here. These hold they're basically nothing less like, you know, Easter egg candy and such. Where you can there's armor from other Zelda games and from other characters. Where we can get access to the ancient mask, the fairy clothes and such. They're unique pieces of armor, but they really offer nothing to you because you can't upgrade them at all. So they act a little on the slow side of things, and I think what's up? Hit the ice block here. We can throw that guy up there and get a few of these ancient screws. We're gonna need a lot of these coming up. Because if we need to do anything with our Sheikah Slate or any of the the Sheikah technology, we're gonna need these ancient screws, bolts, springs, and even the cores that show up from once in a time. But we're gonna head through these mountains. Oh, did I wake you? I'll just knock you out here and... Like this. You're a big moblin, aren't you? Bam! Let me get moblin fangs. I can't carry more weapons. If that's one thing I'm really angst about in Breath of the Wild, is that you have limited sorts of inventory, but you can carry like a ridiculous ton of items. Going bam! There we go. Wooden mop. A farming hoe, that actually would not be bad. Let's see, what weapon can I technically drop that's weak? You know, I'm not going to use this. Here. Hey, I want that farming hoe. There we go. There you go. Take you down. Farming hoe is already badly damaged. It's not... A lot of these weapons break like way too fast for their own good. So it makes you scour the countryside for any type of weapon that could be useful. Like that. These travel weapons here. So we need to examine this. And this is our first instance of out in the world that there's shrines everywhere. The original base game had 120 of these guys. I come to think of them as like power stars from like Mario games and such. And so we have to complete 4 of these in order to actually get another heart container or stamina vessel. And what is this first one? Oh, it deals about the wind. And you offer up this trial. The wind guides you. So we need to guide ourselves across the wind to get treasure chests. We have amber, which is not bad. Those are just gemstones that we can technically sell for some good rupees. We can fly across here now. Okay, there's a treasure chest over there in the distance. I've always had trouble with getting this one for odd reasons. Let's see if I can get around the first try here. Fly over like this, and then hopefully get over like that, and yes! Haha! Perfect. Soldier's Claymore. A powerful weapon for this early in the game, I would say. Now we check our map, we can see that there's a treasure chest next to it. That means we've gotten every single collectible that are in this shrine in general, so... Nope. Oh. No, I'm gonna die. Nope. Ah. The thing didn't pop up fast enough. Okay, let's... There we go. Now the wind will guide me. Alright, let's give our orb here. And resources becoming over a hero. We've seen all this. I'm going to skip that across because it's going to be like the same thing each time we get into these shrines. I showed the full cutscenes in the last session because it was technically the tutorial area and everything. But if we want to make sure to keep this game at a decent pace, some of these ending cutscenes of the shrines will have to be slightly skipped. And it's daytime, or somewhat. Strange. Oh, we've got new quests to handle. These are more really for like useful. Those quests there are for more useful quests, in my honest opinion. But again, most of these are going to be like chuck that way. Well, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting the rock to bounce. Alright, we got a lot more rocks here. Like the Korok seeds, or the Clorox seeds, as they were stated last session. They deal from like weird random things out in the distance here, and I am missing that badly. Can I put another rock down here? Ah, nope. Okay, Link. I know you try to be Spider-Man, but it felt like you were sliding there just a little too much. Oh, I'm drowning. There we go. Curse the Koroks and their deviously evil puzzles. So let's see what we got here. I just wish they wouldn't bounce. These are technically rocks, or heavy rocks according to this. How Link throws them. Well, I'm having... Okay. That's obviously not working. Maybe if I can get close enough, I could just chuck that right in there? No. Looked like I could. It just does not want to go in, and it's... Okay, well, I'll mark that place for later. It's a Korok seed place, and it's annoying to get through. If I could just get just a slightly bit closer, I could just potentially just get it in there. Or maybe... Well, I can't really throw it onto the rock, their ice there. This is like the perfect angle technically to get it. Go for it! There it goes, finally! Put yourself a little bit closer to the shore next time, Korok Seed. And we're going to need a lot of those Korok Seeds to really expand our inventory. Because it gets absurdly, like, a lot. Like, I think to actually upgrade your entire, like, inventory slots, you need, like, 400 of the Korok Seeds to do it. Like, that's a little absurd. Like, I see another Korok Seed placed there over in the distance. But we're going to be coming back here and double timing and pretty easily. So, I'm not too worried if we skip any of the Korok Seeds at the time being. What I'm more anxious in is these guys. Destroyed Guardians that are around the presence here. Those hold a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff we're going to need to get along our journey here. Let's see. You hold a treasure chest, but you have a blue guy, don't you? Yeah, you do. I've got some fire arrows I can use right now. Let's use a bomb arrow right here. Oh, I missed. There we go. First try. Alright, got some more protein, that'll be useful. And what do we got here? A gem of the water. Like this, throw up, and bam. Blue rupees. Our first instance of getting those. Acorn is a 1 rupee. Soft green gold. Put a smile on your face because it's only worth 1 point. And that's all the stuff right there that blew out those trees. Nope, there's more arrows. Good. Need the arrows. Definitely will need those a lot. Up in there. So let's get into a little bit of this. Basically, skip swimming altogether. Because if you can get away with it, you don't really have to swim in this game if you really choose. As such, this game is really open-ended. Like, you can go in any direction. So hopefully we don't have to worry about too much here. There's a lot more of these goblin enemies everywhere. So we're trying to go for that tower right there, because it's an interesting tower. It's actually quite useful, because I think it unlocks like another ability for your Sheikah Slate, which would be something of we will definitely need. Ah, cool. They exploded. Hey, you. No! Oh, how dare you! How dare you kill me! We'll continue from where we left off. The game also gives like auto checkpoints like really frequently, so if you die, you're not going to be set back too far. Like, see, like the checkpoint was like right here, and so you see, now I know that there's nothing inside this skull. I can just go now and avoid it. That boom! Calculated. Ha ha ha. I gotta hide here and be stealthy like. That guy has seen me though. Take another approach. I'm thinking I'm too far away for this bow to work. Yeah, I'm too far away. Do 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 do. You won't catch me now. Almost all enemies will most likely just die in water as soon as they touch it. Do 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 do. Now we gotta climb these towers because we have to mark them blue on our maps. So, early stages this, you're going to have to deal with, you know, limited stamina. Which these towers should really act like ladders, because you see all this stuff that's, you know, surrounding them. Doesn't seem to be, you know, hard to climb. Okay, we reset our stamina, we can go up more. And so we can get to our first tower here. And after you get these towers unlocked, they do again act like warp points, as well as any other shrine we get. Blue on. Oh, I'm gonna wait till my stamina recharges. There we go. Like sooner or later we'll have you'll certainly learn like get abilities after completing, you know, certain tasks that'll essentially get to these towers much easier. There we go. Examine. Power button on. Now it would kind of suck if it was if your tablet wasn't, you know, hadn't have like the right firmware or something, and it's like, oh, you activate the tower, but your slate is not the current version that this tower supports. It's like, well, dang it, what am I supposed to do now? And that is our first section of the map set out for us. Additional functionality detected. We now get the Sheikah sensor. This thing is going to be your lifesaver for most of the game. As now we can now search for shrines if they are close by. It won't tell us if it's above, below, or left to right, but it will tell us if we're going in the right direction. I think any tower that you get, I think any tower you come to across first indicates this feature. So, but I always put it as this tower's functionality, because usually the game tells you you need to go this way first if you want to get your bearings. In this place, the Dueling Peaks, there's technically three shrines here. Well, I think, was it three? It's 3 or 4. Like, there's one down here, one on the other end of this canyon, and then there's 2 on the peaks here. Those are in cold weather environments, and we need to get something to help us with that cold if we want to get up there. And it's easily one of these 2 shrines on the top of these dueling peaks that usually can get missed. Because you don't really think of going to the top of the peaks here. To who steps foot in the shrine? Read Dali. Name of the god's high. I offer this trial. Timing is critical. That's going to be using our stasis now. Okay, that is showing us our concept. Now we're going to have to do some interesting timing puzzles. Now, I wish there was more of these puzzles in the actual, main shrines, which is the Divine Guardians. Or the Divine Beasts, I should say. Oop. Want to slow down? Yeah, there we go. Precise timing. So it's in developing a more interesting, more concept. And so now we got to this one. This one gets me a little awkward a little bit. Like, you try releasing everything, the ball just dissipates. So what we have to do, I think, is do this. Have the hill down to its furthest extent. So it rolls up faster. And almost had it. Timing is critical, And I gotta wait for the shrine or to reset here. Oh. Well, that was not... I should have done it a little bit... There we go. Oh, no, I missed it. This one shrine does give me a tad issue every time I play it, so... There we go. But we also need to do a little bit something else to the matter here. I need to time this correctly. Booyah! And that's how you get that chest. At least my way of doing it. And we need it, though, because it's the Climber's Bandana. The first headpiece. And more inventory and such, but also allows us to climb a little bit faster. And I think that is... Yep, that's all the treasure chests in the shrine. So let's get on ourselves out of here. Promise of a hero. There's no promise of a hero. I am the hero. At least that's what the king told me. May the goddess smile upon thee. When night falls, skeletal stall monsters will emerge from the ground. We have to stay vigilant, as we've seen earlier. Yeah, you're not safe in the world of Hyrule. Either day or night, you're going to be hit by it with something. Something is going to attack you. Like I said, we'll get to the other, the two shrines that are on top of here later when we actually have some proper gear to get up there. A traveler's bow. Do I have any other bows that kind of weaky? Yeah, we do. I'm not sure if treasure chests count as a part of the 100% completion of being used. But it's a little bit annoying where you have to drop certain materials and whatnot just so you can get those things out of the chest half the time. And it's a little iffy. Ooh. I see you, and I see a potential fun thing to do with this rock. Let's see if we can get this right. Booyah! Blunt object! Like, what the heck happened? Oh! Oh. You can't do anything to me. Yeah. You know what? I have to, or I could do this. Drop it down and BAM! And I saw some rocks over here. You'll find these materials everywhere in Hyrule. We'll need these to get certain materials. These places will have like flint steel, salt, or one of the many few jewels like diamonds, amber, and all the like. We have a boomerang, but our inventory is full. I can get rid of a short sword full of boomerang. Which is about the same. It's innate. You can use them. Any weapon you choose can be thrown for extra damage, but they will break almost immediately on usage of like that. Except for the boomerang. Boomerangs, as they are, can just like that. But you have to pick them up manually, or they'll just fly right by you, which can get a bit tad annoying. Oh, there we go. A shrine that's enclosed with spikes. But since we can fly right in, we can have no problem getting into that shrine itself. And let's see what our next shrine awaits us. Use fire arrows to burn dry grass and defeat multiple enemies at the same time. That can also technically backfire on you. Because you can light up enemies' weapons and they can do extra damage to you. So, yeah. It can often lead to backfire on you. And we've got a trial dealing with waterfalls. That's the water guides, and as we've learned before, you can create ice pillars in any body of water. But the game doesn't straightly say that it can't be like pools of water, it can be waterfalls as well. With the ice power-up, we can make at least 3 different ice pillars. And so now, I need to make something like that pop up, like that. I'm trying to get that timed properly, because this is a big, huge waterfall. Well, I think that did me nothing. Okay, you're causing me to be a little bit of a troublemaker there. But see, I need to hit this at the precise time that ball hits the... Okay. I'm gonna try a little different here. Oh, that didn't help me at all. Like that. A little backwards, but I got it. As far as I know, there isn't any treasure chests in this shrine. Or is there? Oh, there is. But that treasure chest is not metallic, so we're gonna have to do some little climbing of the waterfall here. Load that. Turn around. Got it. Kick that thing open. What do we get? Money! Booyah! I like that. Let's fly down and collect our spirit orb. Your speaks proudly of a hero. And these monks, they've been down here for like years. Not just the years of of the 100 years. Like, these monks have been down here for probably generations, and they're basically almost mummified in structure. Horse temperaments. Taming a horse, trying to force a rowdy and untamed horse to speed up will most likely cause it to go in the direction you don't want to go. Let's see. So there's a, those are the horse stables over there. We can tame a different variety of horses, depending on the color and pattern of the horse. Will cause it to be a little bit harder or easier to get. That's curious. And fly! A treasure chest. More opals. Great. We'll like those. Now I want to go after a shrine that I know of is over here, and... No! Get out of here. A Boku spear, but we can't carry any more weapons right now at the moment. What I want to do is... There's a shrine over here that's along the riverbank. What we want to do is to get this. I want to get this now because this shrine is usually off the beaten path. As we can clearly see, there is a shrine nearby. Now the Sheikah sensor. You little. Let me switch to a two-hander here. Yeah. Get out of here. Hyrule herbs, we need to cook those with any ingredients we have, and we usually get more hearts out of the mix, which will be nice. Get away from me, you geese. Curse those bats. Now, there are other animals you can tame. You can tame, like, there's bears out in the wild here. And you can technically tame them, but you can't save them because that's kind of awkward to show up to a stable and say, hey, can I store this, this bear that I found? The gentleman like, that's not a horse and we can't save it. That was both damage, but I need to do this. Booyah! There's a broken wall right here with a shrine to boot. I think the camera actually had a little bit of issue getting out to its normal position. But like how these shrines are placed, they're kind of placed like, you know, like the Power Moons in Super Mario Odyssey. Where it's like, you know, this game is meant to be, you know, played on the portable. And so after going a few shrines, we'll most like, yeah, I got a few things done, got a few shrines done here and there. It's like how the Power Moons are in Super Mario Odyssey, where there's so many of them, in fact, it's, you know, you can pick them up pretty easily and fast. Oh, hello. Gyro controls. I'm gonna have to do some fanaticaling with my Joy-Con. In these types of apparatuses, we have to use motion controls. Now I have to get the Joy-Con out of the controller slot I have here, so I can at least, you know, use it. And I tell you, playing this on the Wii U version, my goodness, the motion controls are horrendous. We can get rid of these shields. We don't need that. I'll use this Sheikah shield, which is a lot stronger, despite its size. So we know to turn this. Turn like so. Come on. There we go. Oop. See, that might work. Have to go up a weird set of stairs. No, I should state before, and I think I said this before in the last session, but you can't climb any of the walls in shrines or in the divine beasts that we're going to be coming across later on. So you can't climb everything. Okay, now we need to do this monstrosity. What we need to do first, this is really awkward to control, even with Joy-Cons. Like that. We need to get to that treasure chest right there first. Because that includes an item that we're desperately going to need. Which I believe is the only rare occurrence of keys. Keys only appear in shrines. They don't appear in... They don't appear in Divine Beasts for some reason, which you think it should. Alright, now it's time for the real fun part. We now need to get this bad boy to look like this. So if I can hit right there and... Nope. Nope. Back that way. Those controls are okay. At least on the Switch. On the Switch, they're fine. The Wii U version of this game? Good lord, you have to rotate that Wii U gamepad all over and then some. And it's like, that's unwieldy. And I know, because I do own the Wii U version of this game. Because I didn't get the Switch at launch. So... And by golly, it was unwieldy just to get the motion controls, because like, now I can't see where the buttons are, and I'm up and I have the gamepad almost completely upside down. And we have another spirit orb to our name! We now have enough to get another heart container or stamina wheel if we so choose. But I am going to be going for more hearts early on until we get to at least 13 hearts. 13 hearts, why you ask? Well, that will be useful for later. Oh, come on. Climb on the thing. There we go. Ooh, no. I drowned again. Well, I could do that, but I want to see if I can get it up to... There's a cave system up here that's actually tied to a quest, but you can get it any time. And I think you can get it early as now, with your stamina you have at the moment. Look, I think you can climb. Oh, no, I'm not even gonna make that swim. Kid me? With my stamina the way it is, I'd die before I even get over there. Well, this rock isn't suspicious at all. It's another Clorox seed. We're getting a lot of these, but 10 is not a lot. And I can actually? Oh, I can. How far off can I make it on these things? I did not even wonder if I could do that myself. Wow, okay. This actually makes this climbing sequence just a little bit easier, I think. As if I can get on there easy enough. But, as I say as I skip it. Thanks to our little climbing helm we acquired earlier. Can I get on this one? It's water-based, but it's not enough. Like, if the water surface isn't big enough to hold an ice block, you can't use it on the water, despite what the game tells you. The Sheikah can't make thinner blocks, even though they can make certain icicle objects in different positions, as we might see later. But this cliff face here, we go that. And we've got some goodies. Ooh. Sapphires. Luminous stones. Stones that technically glow in the dark. More sapphires. That's great. Awesome. Amber. And are we going to get the main diamond? Nope. We get opals. And toasted hearty truffles. That can be good. Some useful health. A shoulder spear. I think we can get rid of another traveler's sword for that. Because it's actually stronger than the sword. But there is something. That's a blown bombable wall. And another chest behind it. A flame blade. Ooh. I will technically drop that for it. There are, as I can see here, the flame blade. There are multiple different elemental weapons in various types, each having an element of fire, ice, and electricity. So it's useful to have those on the occasion because they can actually help you with environmental effects. Because not only are they good to use against certain enemies. Oh, there's a bear. It's a black bear in that. Hey! You leave me alone, bear. I've done nothing but startle you, and you're getting closer to me. No thanks. Actually, now we're done down there. I can just save time and do this. Warp ourselves closer to that stable. Because we're thinking we might actually going to need a horse. That actually might be very useful to us to get across the ground at least a little bit faster than walking. But first, we need to actually get a horse. Luckily, there's a few horses around here that are easy to obtain. And the shrine, or the, not the shrines, but the horse stables, they play a familiar tune that could be, that's a lot of veterans will most likely able to understand and notice. But it's Epona's song that plays, fitting as it is the. Oh, you saw me. Dang it! Come back here, horsey. You're causing me grief. Go away, choo-choo jelly. I want this horse. Gotta slow down considerably. Oh, and it's easy to mount. And usually the harder horses that you'll find, you have to soothe them. But apparently I didn't have to soothe this one, which is nice. Let's see here. But we have to improve our horse's relationship. Hey there! Welcome to my stable. We deal in all things horse related. We also double as an inn. I haven't seen your face before. I don't. Let me explain. You can board your horse companions with us, and then summon them as you please from our network of stables. You may come across wild horses during your travels. If you catch one and ride it here, register it to become your horse companion. One person can board up to 5 horses, and you'll be able to swap horses in and out as you please. And I know how. I just caught myself one.
Hey!
You can register us here. Let's say for rest container inside. So what'll it be? Let's register a horse that we've got. You sure this one? Yeah. Okay, it does cost 20 rupees to board a horse, so. Enter name for a horse. I got one. Asler. The registration complete. Would you like to take your horse in view? Yes. We'll see you next time. Oh, and by the way, if you get separated from your horse, you can whistle it and it'll come running. By pressing down on the D-pad or on the left Joy-Con. But your horse isn't magic. It can't hear you if you're too far away, so do keep that in mind. There is a quest that is unlocked through like DLC 1. Was it DLC 1 or DLC 2? Which it's called the Magic Horse Armor or the Ancient Horse Armor. If your horse is wearing that, no matter where you are, if you whistle, it'll automatically teleport to you. So that's kind of. You sure nothing is random? Well, I guess nothing's really truly random. It's more likely an algorithm more than anything, really. There we go, horse. Now, I want to stop here. There is a Korok seed here. I think there are rocks down here, I think. Yeah, there's rocks down here. Plus, with this little creep right there, I don't want you living. Curse these bows. They're made out of styrofoam. There we go. Let's see if I can. If I could just get that up there. Maybe I can get up here? No, I can't. Okay, never mind. I'll have to get the rocks from up there. Come on, climb. There we go. Going a little random there, Taylor? Well, let's see if I can throw this far enough. Not sure if I can do that or not here, but there are rocks up here for this to work. Then I threw it off to the left. If there's one thing I don't like about these Korok seed throwing ones is, you know, you might have the camera lined up, but Link is obviously facing independent of what the camera is decided to look at. Okay. No, I didn't want to drop it. Nope. Oh. Curse my luck. Now see, though, that was random. I didn't know that was going to happen to me. Like, we're not going to get all the Korok seeds. I don't want to stop everywhere we find one, but that is one spot for them. Alright, Azor, come on. You can be calm with me. You can be calm with me, don't worry. There we go. Yeah, come on. The better the bond you have with your horse, the better it will actually respond to your commands. So bear that in mind as well. Horse! Horse! That's a wall! I didn't think you were suicidal, horse. Oh, who's this charming fella? Hey, buddy! Who are you? Shalaka! You can see me? Yeah. Kazala! Kajalaha! It's been 100 years since anyone has been able to see me. How do you live? I'm Hestu and I need your help. These monsters over there stole my beloved maracas. I think they're still there on the other side of those rocks. I can't use my powers without them, Shoko. So please get my maracas back from them. Sure, why not? This is actually one quest. Hey, can you read my message out loud, please? That'd be too, I think that might be a little too random there, Taylor. So we're gonna... like that. See, do I still have any bomb arrows? I do. That'll be useful. Okay, I blew down that tree down with no problem. I think I shot that rock out of the air. Let's test our little spear we got here. Hey! And that guy fell off the cliff and died. Oh, it's nothing bad. Don't worry, Taylor. Don't worry. I just don't want to act, you know, I want to act too random on screen. And we got Hestu's maracas. Hestu's beloved maracas. He's been shaking them since he was 2 years old. So kind of the question is, how old is Hestu? Vocal shield. Oh, arrow. Oh yeah, so I did shoot that arrow out, that rock out of the sky. Well, I didn't think that was gonna happen. There we go. Yeehaw! Hey there, Hestu. The maracas! Please give them to me! Sure, I don't need to use them. Sha-la-la-cla! But wait, there's something wrong with my maracas. The Korok seeds inside are gone. How am I supposed to dance now? If I just had just one Korok seed, I could use my sing dance and use my power to help you. You see, I have the power of inventory expansion. So let me know if you find some Korok seeds. Well, I have some Korok seeds. Is that going to help? They're pranks. But wait. Do you have a Korok seed? You do! You got a Korok seed from one of those forest children. If you just want Korok seed, I'll make your inventory bigger in return. Sure. Might as well. Now, Hestu here, as again, has weapon expansion. But the more times you use an expansion, we're going to use weapons because we are definitely needing them. And he'll dance like this. But the more times you try to expand your inventory on weapons, the price of the Korok seeds go up. There is a good reason why there are 900 Korok seeds. The price goes up significantly after many usage of it. Is there a Korok seed anymore in inventory again? Yeah, we'll do the bow now too, because we'll definitely need more bows. Now Hestu here is only going to do this for a limited time at this particular location. He'll eventually find his way to another place that we're going to go to later, and hope for the best that, yes, he did it twice. I need to get back before Grandpa yells at me. Sorry, but I have to go, but I still need Korok seeds, so bring them to the Korok Forest, if you find any. So that is our... So now he only did those twice, so we got one more weapon and one more bow slot to our repertoire. Which is all nice and dandy. I like that. Perfect. And going back to horses here real quick, there's different levels of horses. If you try to find solid color ones, then everything should be good and dandy here. Like solid horses are harder to tame, but they usually have better stamina to boot. Jump off my horse here. We got another puzzle. These are like find the block and finish the pattern. These also contain Korok seeds themselves. So, after you find a Korok seed placement, it'll show up on your map, but you have to zoom in like really close. But as we get into our destination, there's a shrine nearby here. Oh, here's something that's a little bit hidden. If you stop right here, get a normal thing out, and hit this eye. There's a Korok placement there. That's a little bit more hidden to find. It's a little hidden one there. So, be advised on that one. But we've got to Kairiko Village. We finally made it here. I'm gonna, just for the fancy occasion, I'll put my Nintendo Switch shirt on. If you're riding a horse into a village or town, You can't use any of the stamina gauges. So, bear that in mind. Enchanted Day open business every day of the year. Look at my face. Look at that face. You are totally my type. Hi. No. And you even have a Sheikah slate on your hip. Wait. Huh? A Sheikah slate? Isn't that like an incredible thing that only incredible people can have? I'm not sure what it all means, mister, but it seems you're a great deal more important than you appear. I guess this Sheikah slate that was given to you by Zelda is still a little fancy. There's another goddess statue. It's not as grandiose as the one in the Temple of Time, but these also help us to increase our hearts and stamina vessels. I'm going for a heart container, because we're going to need them. I'd rather have more health than anything, because still we can be killed in one shot by a multitude of enemies around here. Booyah! 5 hearts. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. Oh, hey. You'll also find these puzzles here, these little, like frog statues and whatnot. Filling those up with whatever, offering you want, will offer a Korok seed to appear. Who there? Who are you? How dare you trespass on Lady Impa's abode? Is that a Sheikah slate? But that would mean you are... No, it's not possible. Can it be? I get that a lot, but I'm not sure who I am, really, except for my name. Please forgive us for behaving so rudely. Of course, we've heard the legends of the Lady Impa himself. Please, friend, go ahead and step inside. A man! Is that... It's a Sheikah slate. Could you be the hero my grandmother told me about? What was his name? Oh, it's not that I forgot. It's just that I was speaking. My name is Oh, my name is Paya. Phew, I got it out. I know, I should be able to say it that easily, seeing how it's my own name and all. I'm so sorry. Anyway, my grandmother's been waiting for you to return ever since I was little. But please hurry inside.
So, you're finally awake. It has been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you?
I have no clue.
Huh?
What is the matter? You are looking at me, though I am a stranger to you. Those eyes, they lack the light of familiarity. It is I, Courageous One Impa. Surely you must at least remember the name Impa. It doesn't come a clue.
Oh.
I see. So you have lost your memory.
Oh.
Well, it matters not. In fact, that might actually be a blessing in disguise for the time being. Dearest Link, please come a bit closer. 100 years ago.
Oh.
Yes. 100 years ago, the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed. After you fell, Princess Zelda's final wish was to place you in a sacred slumber. And then, all alone she went to face Ganon. Before Princess Zelda went to the Nobly to meet her fate, she entrusted me with some words she wished to say to you. I've been waiting 100 years to deliver the princess's message. And good thing your age doesn't come with Alzheimer's and such, for you to actually forget to remember stuff. However, these words which the princess risked her life to leave you, well, if you are to hear them, you must be prepared to risk your life as well. But I'm afraid the burden might be too much to bear while you're still without your memories. I leave the choice to you. When you feel you're ready to receive the princess's message, return to me. I am ready. Prepared to risk for life for the greater good? I am. Not a memory to your name, yet you are entire as ever to charge forward, only courage and justice on your side. You have not changed a bit. Once a hero, always a hero.
Oh.
Very well. Since you have lost your memory, I'll recount for you all that has happened.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. This evil has been turned back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the passage of time, each conflict with Ganon faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land should Calamity Ganon ever return. They constructed 4 mechanical wonders that came to be known as the Divine Beasts. They also built a legion of autonomous weapons called Guardians. The Divine Beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land. And thus, the plan to neutralize Ganon was forged. Upon Ganon's inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these 4 champions against this ancient evil. The Guardians were tasked with protecting the hero as the Divine Beasts unleashed a furious attack upon their terrible foe. And when the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness delivered his final blow, the princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon.
Well, I'm sorry this is not the first time this has happened.
Yeah.
100 years ago, in preparation for the foretold revival of Ganon, we strove to follow the lead of our ancestors to 10,000 years prior.
Oh.
But, in the end, despite our best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. In order to avoid ever making that grave mistake again, the princess left you with these words.
Oh.
Free the 4 divine beasts. That is what she said. 4 divine beasts? The 4 divine beasts are the ancient Sheikah weapons wielded by the 4 champions who Ganon defeated. The divine beast Van Rondunia, controlled by Daruk of the Gorons. The divine beast Va Medua, controlled by the Rivali of the Rito. the divine beast Va-Ruta, controlled by Mifa of the Zora, and the divine beast Van Naboris, controlled by Urbosa of the Gerudo.
Oh.
It would be extremely ill-advised to face Ganon without the power of the divine beasts to help you. You must infiltrate the divine beasts that were stolen away by Ganon 100 years ago and bring them back to our side. More information about these divine beasts can be found by locating the 4 races scattered across Hyrule. And there's our 4 main required areas of the world. The Sheikah Slate will guide you on your way. You must go where it tells you and meet with each leader there. How's it going, Kai? You know, it doesn't matter if you're late, as long as you made it, that's fine. Glad you're here. Well, I hope my stream will help make you forget your sickness at the moment. Hey, I'm trying to get my memories back, and that's not being easy in its own right. The Princess Zelda left you and your guide, but also your memory. Now, let's see. Someone at the research lab in Hainto Village might be able to help you. Oh. The location shining on the eastern edge is Hainto Village. It's a small village, one of the very few places that avoided suffering significant damage during the Great Calamity. And we do need to do this quest if we are to get the best ending in the game. I wonder if you just had understood, if it would be like, not give you the dot. You can't turn back now. Follow your heart and seize your destiny. Seek Out Impa is complete. Okay. Oh, pfft. Thanks, Paya. Thanks for pushing the door in my face. And so... Now, there's a few... Now, in order to get all the shrines, we have to do a few quests that are in this village. But as of right now, I'm going to focus on getting the Sheikah Slate unlocked and everything, so we can get the Lock Mementos quest done as soon as possible. But there's I think there's like 3 or 4 quests we have to do in Karika Village for a particular shrine to appear itself. But I want to get to this shrine in particular. Oh, this makes me miss this game. Do you have it yourself, Kai? Do you have Breath of the Wild? You can always play along with me if you so desire. You just need one more beast. Well, you can always play along with me. Oh, this one. To who sets foot in this shrine, I am Talo, Nai. I share with you the knowledge followed by Hylia. This is a tutorial shrine, and one that's... Again, our shield, but our inventory is full. Curse my inventory. I'll get rid of this pot lid. We don't need it now that we're getting more Sheikah weapons. Now, this shrine is basically, again, as I said earlier, is a tutorial level. That it's going to give us weapons and such that we're going to use useful. It's the only time this will happen. But this introduces us to a shrine, or a shrine challenge that will happen frequently on our travels. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. So now we have to learn how to side hop. time a perfect dodge, you can do something called a flurry rush. This activates some sort of like a witch time effect, so you can break the space-time continuum and basically attack a lot in a certain amount of time. So we can now do the backflip. Dodge enemies by flipping backward. There we go. You can now repel an attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time. Straight back in the opening that you create. Raise shield and parry. Perfect! Build up your power and then release it to unleash a charged attack. Catch your enemies in the moment with this. Prepare and unleash a powerful attack. Oh. Booyah! Well, you guess you're not playing. It looks like your boyfriend still has the game. Well, you gotta tell your boyfriend, I need the game back. I'm pretty sure he'll lend it back to you. And we've got our new type of weapon. We have energy weapons, such as, ancient weapons, in fact. And I can't carry any more of them because my inventory is lackluster. Sorry, Axe. You're getting the axe. At the end of, now, this shrine is going to be familiar to ones that we're going to face in later shrines later on. It'll be called a minor, a moderate, and a high chance of fighting these level guardians. I knew that pun was coming. Yeah, I have the axe gets the axe from my inventory. And we're down to another 4 we need to find so we can upgrade our hearts once again. After I get, as I said before, if I have to get 13 hearts, I'll start pushing for stamina gauges as well. So that... What's that, Pooch? If you befriend a dog, it might lead you to something interesting. Okay. Well, let's see. Well, I do need a new garb. I do need some duds. What you got? Well, you got some good stuff. Welcome to Enchanted, my high-end boutique. In the Clary collection, in fact, the stealth chest guard over there is highly recommended. Oh, I think I want to sell. I'm going to sell 2 rubies. 420 rupees. Yeah, this is where we're going to be basically able to. This is where we're going to be able to make your money. The highest count is diamonds, which is 500 rupees per pop. We'll sell 6 there. That'll give us at least 180 more rupees to our name. And we'll sell some opals. 420 rupees. Now we could get the... Isn't that lovely? It's a limited edition enchanted exclusive. While you wear it, your footsteps are nearly soundless, so it's perfect for hunting and stuff. But it offers very little defense. Small price for the extra stealth. Well, it is a ninja outfit. Let's see. Wow, that's a little pricey. Oh, this is much better. Much better priced. Hylian tunic. And the Hylian hood. I'll take it. We already actually do have the Hylian trousers from on the plateau. So we don't need to get it. So now I look a little more defensive. But I want to get my Sheikah slate upgraded and unlocked before we start doing quests here, as I said before. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, and I tend to do that on the occasion. So, but this will be a hey, horse, Asler, come on, move it. Come on, boy. But now we're wearing a little bit of the standard tunic that was in, at least our garb is somewhat similar to now of the trailers for Breath of the Wild. We have the Hylian hood and the Hylian trousers, so. But yeah, we'll be back here though. We're gonna be back here multiple times to get stuff done, so. This won't be the last time we'll see Kariko Village, but we're gonna get to. Need to go to another to the Hano village so that we can get our memories unlocked. Do. And these I might most say this now. Most of the sessions for Breath of the Wild may go longer than the 2-hour limit to a certain extent. Like if we're in the middle of like a story segment or like a divine beast of some kind or a different shrine altogether, I will continue on the session until we complete that section. So because I would like to get a little further into the world before our session ends, and I might go make maybe another hour out. Then because I'm thinking that these sessions could be 3 hours long. Like I don't mind that a bit if I have to. Oh, hi. Oh, I can tell you trained your body well. I say, you're familiar with both sword and bow, correct? Yeah, why are you smiling at me like that? That's a good set. Why don't you join the Yiga clan? Yiga clan? What, you don't know? Fine, I'll tell you. The Yiga clan, it's a powerful, brave group of warriors founded by Master Koga and dedicated to being a hero thought long dead. I will take your life. Oh! Oh, hello! Yeah, like you're gonna be able to do anything to me. Oh, blue nightshade. Thanks. Yeah, like you were gonna do anything to me. Ooh! Mighty bananas and money! And a vicious sickle. Ah, that Yiga clan member wouldn't be able to stand a ghost of a chance with me. That's the slight introduction of the Yiga clan. They are a syndicate of an offshoot of the Sheikah that allied themselves with to have Ganon return, just in spite of the royal family. Now, it's not entirely, you know, the main fault that the Yiga clan was technically founded because, from the lore of the game, that the royal family thought the Sheikah technology was getting a little too advanced for its own good, and decided to throw out the Sheikah. And there's a way to tell them if it's going to be them or not, but it won't spoil it if you want to figure it out for your own. I have basically played this game to its full completion. Oh, you almost kicked me in the face! Curse you horses. Yeah, Yeah, I've played this completely, not 100%. I'm doing that on my main file. I'm almost done with all the Korok seeds. Oh my goodness, it's one too many Korok seeds for its own good. Oh, I know this thing. This thing's alive. There we are. Dang it. I thought I had the timing down just right. Booyah! Side shield! Haha! Oh, that is so satisfying. Pairing a laser blast, which I'm not sure if that's technically you can. Maybe there's a game theory might come out and say, can you actually deflect a laser with blunt shields?
Yep.
An immobilized shield. Now it's not. It's weird when you get these items. It's weird because after you get the after you unlock like the Sheikah slate to have. Oh, fairy. Yes, I'll take the fairy. That'll be useful. Fairies appear randomly in around Great Fairy Fountains. If you do actually expire all your hearts, they will revive you with 6 hearts upon usage, if you don't use them. They can be used in recipes and whatnot for added health, for added healthy effects, for hardy effects and such, so. Now, if there is one thing I do technically have a gripe for, is essentially getting parts from deceased guardians, as the pop-up always appears. It's quite a pace breaker, but I need to get these materials to at least upgrade a few of our Sheikah Slate items, because we're going to need a few of them. The one thing we're going to need are cores, and unfortunately, haven't been able to obtain one yet. So, because we can upgrade our bombs, the Sheikah sensor, to get more able to search particular items for our compendium, so we can find stuff much easier in the world if you need to. So usually when you get around to so if you find deceased guardians, don't hesitate to go up there and grab their stuff, because this stuff will become useful later, and it's good to have mass quantities of it right now. And I am out of a... Am I not out of a bow? Oh, I'm almost out of arrows. Bam! Wow, a lot of worn out swords here. I wonder if this was a major fight. The giant cores, yeah, those... Oh, my inventory's full yet again. No! Sorry, Boomerang. You're being dropped for a for a battle axe. There are two different there's 2 different cores you can get from Guardians, and those are the giant cores and the ancient cores, and they're used to get certain upgradable abilities. And it's good to flip these guardians that are in water pools so you can actually get more materials out of them. Oddly enough, they're the ones that don't have the pop-up for collecting the item all constantly. Come to me, horse. Come, Asler. I got everything I can here. Now, if you're within a reasonable distance, again, your horse will come to you if you whistle. That'll become non-existent as soon as we get the a bridle called the Ancient Bridle set, which will allow us to have our horse teleport to us anywhere we wish. But since we're going after everything, and shrine-wise, that means we're going after the DLC Champions Ballard, which is going to give us a pretty nifty little mechanicalized horse. So we're going to go up like this. Oh, too late. I'm not very good at stealth, as you can see here a little bit. Aha! I blocked you. Now I'm going to take your sword because mine broke. Bogoblin guts. Those are going to be used. Those bogoblin guts are used for a lot of different things. They're used to make elixirs and such. So it's good to basically grab as much of stuff as you can, because you'll need them to craft stuff later on. That's a shield I don't need. Actually, you know what? There we go. Bomb him. Yeah, I think it. You know, I think it's getting close to using my time limit, but I think I'll go an extra hour tonight. I think that'll be good. Since this game is a lot bigger out than the last live play. What happened to my horse? Come, my steed! I'm too lazy to walk. Come here. Come on, horse. Because I'm doing the mundane task here of collecting all this gear and whatnot, all these screws, springs, and other contraptions. Oh, money! Under rocks. That's something you can also do. Like money usually is not dropped by enemies. Most of the items, most of the money you'll find will be mostly in chests. So, and doing other side quests will just give you rupees or some type of craftable material for you to use, or a food item in general. So it's good to actually go after it. No, bug! Oh, I missed the bug there. Bugs are meant to make elixirs. They're not technically food, but they can offer the benefits of certain food items. This is not giving me... Oh, hello! Let's do this again. Booyah! Eat it! So we are like we will be fighting guardians that aren't dead, like these are. Those ones are going to be a little bit tougher to take down, but we'll get to them when we get to them. Luckily, that's like the only two I know of that are technically alive here on this field. We got Fort Hateno, or Hento. I can't say that name properly. I apologize if I actually butchered it. But we're just grabbing. I need to grab all these materials here because we're going to need them. Because again, it's good to go after here, and if I do think after every blood moon, or actually reloading of the game, I think if we reload the save file after a certain time, or something of that nature, these pickups do, I think, reset. So, come on. I just saw the search. Where'd it go? I just saw the search thing. Where'd it not appear? Nothing. Like, the searching mechanic can be a little... hate Tenno. Tenno! Oh. Okay, I think we got enough materials from these guys. Again, we'll be able to get these later. Oh, there's a... looks like that should be a friendly face.
Yeah.
Hiya, my name's Grawl. Come to see Fort Haitno, I take it? That's right. Figure as much, it's well worth seeing. Fort Haitno was the last line of defense between the Haitno village and the awful tragedy all those years ago. Everyone's got to come pay their respects at least once in their life, right? Huh. Oh, and there's the rain. Our first rainstorm. It won't be our last either. The rain. Certain weather conditions will appear randomly, and you'll see it down there on the bottom underneath the time there. Like there's, rain, sun, and such, and the villagers will most likely go try to take cover and get dry. Huh. Well, let me guess. You've caught wind of the great Dr. Kalp's groundbreaking research and just had to meet him for yourself, eh? No? Well, don't tell me you ever heard of me after I've dedicated my life to researching these ancient shrines. Well, you better remember my name, for it's not the last you'll hear of it. And while I'm at it, it's called Dr. Kalp. If you please, I didn't much study my rear end off to be called Mr. Kalp. Everyone forgets I'm a doctor for some reason. And since you asked, I inform you that I'm engaged in amazing ancient texts. I haven't time to idle chit-chat. Ancient texts? Soon, my long years of research will be revealed, and all the world will hail as the discovery of the century. To prevent any undue attention, I have even told my family about my work. You'll understand, I'm sure. Of course, Dr. Kalp. Doctor? Did I just hear you call me doctor? As in, not merely Kalp, but Dr. Kalp? It rolled off your tongue so naturally. It was downright salvery. This changes things. Very well then, I'm feeling charitable, so I'll let a few things spill. This is just between us, understand? Sure, don't worry. It's not like thousands of people are watching you right now. When a dark light resides in the cursed statue's eyes, pierce its gaze to purge the seal from the shrine. I'm still in the process of deciphering that one, so I don't suppose there's any harm in sharing it with you. That's my life in a nutshell. Days filled with researching shrines and nights spent studying ancient texts. This leaves me no time to converse with passing strangers, so farewell. Alright, we got our first instance of Shrine Quests. Shrine Quests are different from other side quests you can encounter throughout the game. Shrine Quests are meant to, you have to solve some type of puzzle or some type of instance out in the overworld in some fashion. And as soon as you do, a shrine will appear before your eyes, or a shrine will actually be in stepping stone distance, but you have to do something to actually get that. Actually, it's daytime right now. Let's see if I can get to a fire. I saw a fire before, because we're going to have to... Come on, Azor, stop getting stuck on the rock. I think I saw a fire here, yeah, here we are. Now you can cook a lot of stuff without a stovetop, but you can cook stuff here. Like, see if we can hold 5 apples. We go and cook them. We have this little sequence, and we can get better health items. It's well recommended to do this. So, like, we got some meat here, and we get some salt. On top of that, put them into the mix, and we get some good old some good old-fashioned protein. Salt grilled meat. And I think I will put some, put a little of these stamina mushrooms in. Upon consuming of these in a cooked fashion will allow us to have a little bit of energy restored to us. But we're going to sleep till the night, though, because we're going to have to wait till this at nighttime to complete this quest. And luckily, the rain didn't spur this cooking fire here. And the storm is cleared up. Well, any type of fire you come across, you can use it to spend the time in any way, shape, or form. But you're stuck to either morning, noon, or evening. So, like, if you need something that happens at midnight, well, you're gonna have to find some way to pass the time for 3 hours. Which I wish it was like, you know, in Majora's Mask, or at least the 3D remake, where you could technically speed up time to either by the hour or by minute. Which would have been nice to have. Ooh, hearty radishes. If you cook those into a dish, you can offer either mostly a full recovery or kinda nothing. Or not nothing, but extra hearts. That can be on top of your normal hearts. Well, I see the cursed statue. Nyeh! So we shoot an arrow into the cursed statue, and to our wondrous eyes should approach a shrine before our eyes appears before us. Yeah, you know, I do want to get to the Hainto village and complete a certain quests there, so I think I will actually go for another hour tonight. Oh, what? Pricks! I just brought you a house, and you basically hit me in the face! Yeah. People are so ungrateful. You build them a house out of a shrine out of the ground, and they hit you in the side of the face. How's it going, Stick? Yes, so we are going to be doing another shrine. We're going to be doing a lot of these. We're going for all the shrines. But but the Trial of the Sword, I do not account as a shrine in this run. But I count the Champion's Ballard Shrines. Well, what's yours, Butt on a Stick? I just shortened your name to make it easier to say. And this quest, this shrine, oh, this one. I offer this trial. Cam Urog. Trial of Passage. This is going to involve time. I can already see it because the thing looks like a clock. Wah! I don't like these things. Nyeh. Come here. I don't like these things. These things can go out the way of the dodo. No, it fell back in. No, I don't like you here. Why don't you just leave? Leave your metallic thing. Nyeh. I'll leave one in case I do need it. You've never seen this one? Oh, spoilers! But at least you know how to beat this shrine. And for anyone else in chat, if you can always play along with me, because I am technically spoiling all the shrines and the divine beasts. So if you haven't done any of them and want to play along with me, you're more than welcome to. So this shrine. Oop, oh, those are stairs. Okay. I thought I could land on them, which I should have. We need to get onto that. I need to get onto those stairs, though. Oh, is that a platform? Oh, that is a platform. Okay. There we go. Let's let this go around. We'll get onto there and up out here. Bam! Oh, there's a... Oh, well, I have to freeze the shrine so I can get that there. Gotta wait for this thing to go down. So a little bit more and... Ooh. And get that treasure chest. Weapon to get rid of. I have to do that. I have to do that just so I can... It kind of stinks where I have to do that just to drop a weapon to get a chest. Because it's annoying where it's like, yeah, you've opened the chest, but unfortunately, you don't have any items. You don't have enough inventory. And so it gets a tad annoying to... Because if in order to have the chest, remain opened or so, you have to take the contents with it. You can't just, leave the chest open and call it, used. It's like, oh, can you stasis the gears? Yeah, you can stasis about any immovable object right now. At least with the stasis rune as we have it now, is let's see. Do I have all the chests though? Yep, all the chests are done, as you can clearly see by the treasure marker on the next to the shrine name. So we got them all. We gotta stop time for another time for this. It's what really that gear is really for, is so you can stop the stairs and get up here. And bam! We got it saved. And that orb is now ours. May the goddess smile upon one. And you like this shrine? Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. It gets to... I like how most of these shrines are... It's strictly to the point of the puzzle. So there's not really, like... Nothing really too fearing of what to do next. It's clear and cut and working. Yeah, normally... Yeah, okay, so we're at 5 minutes till the 2-hour mark hits. But I'm going to go an extra hour tonight. Because since these sessions are only on Saturdays, I'm going to try to see about going for 3 hours on Breath of the Wild sessions. So relish with me as an extra hour on Saturdays for at least for the moment now when Breath of the Wild is being played. Oh, there's another Sheikah. Or not Sheikah, there's another Yiga clan. What's wrong? I need, what do you need? I need grilled salmon. You what? And also, the hero's life. Yeah, good luck. You're not gonna get me this time. Just like your friend before, I've got you. Ooh, you're actually a charger. You teleport. Oh, you missed. Haha! I'm getting that. I am so getting that. That was... Oh. Oh, I'm getting that. I'm saving that as a highlight. That is amazing. I'll post, I'll share that to my Twitter and then share it to Discord after. But that was funny. It looks like we need to get to that tower over there. So we can get this map. That is quality. Oh, I'm out of bow. No. Die. Off the cliff. Huzzah. See, do I have... Okay, I have one fire arrow to my name, so that's gonna be... that I'll have to use that for the tower in the distance. They get so mad. Well, it's not like they're mindless. Don't care. You have them. I don't care about you guys. I'll just go away, and you can just... Bam! But we need to get up to this tower here, which has got more moblins than you can throw a stick at. Bam! Don't mind me. I'm just coming over here and lighting this tower on fire. The Hinto Tower. I want to hit this right there. Booyah! Oop. Oh. I find this tower very annoying because it has all these vines. Yeah, I hate this tower. Especially in early game when you don't have a lot of stamina. If you went the heart route like I do. Because all these thorns here, and if you hit them just once, you fall off the tower and die. And since I'm now out of fire arrows for the time being, I know I could have bought some. You know, I should have bought some at Kariko Village. I really should have. And I don't think bomb arrows can contain heat damage, despite what they technically should. You know, you don't have as many arrows as like totally possible, but not it's like you only get like starting out the 5 fire arrows at the start of the plateau, and you don't think you can get any more until it's like you get here like, man, this is impossible. And you go to the next store and like, they had fire arrows here. Well, I'm gonna waste this bomb arrow and see if I can actually do something about it. Oh, it does do heat damage. Okay. Well, that works. Unfortunately, it's not that vine wrap right there, so I can just go up fast, but I have to keep going up this. How the heck is there a air vent? There's no fire anymore. Oh, the fire going down the tower. The fire should have gone up the tower, not not down the tower. But now I'll have to... If I do almost run out of stamina, I did make a stamina food, which will fill it up completely, so I'm not too worried. I could jump, but that uses a lot of stamina. Now, if you have, well, we have the climbing hat, which I should equip, by the way. I kind of forgot about that. That makes climbing just a slightly faster. It went down the tower specifically to spite me. Ah! No! I'm dead. Bam! I ran out of stamina, didn't even think about it. Oh. Well, there's a done goof. Oh, I hate this tower. Can I make it to that spot before my stamina goes out? Come on, baby. Make it. Oh, barely. Okay. I'm now back to where I originally... Well, not back to where I originally was, but still. I felt like I shouldn't say something, but I kind of spaced out myself on it. I thought I could make it. And I think, oh yeah, I have a stamina food that I could clearly use, but obviously I didn't think of using it. And I would have technically died there if it wasn't for that fairy, so that fairy did become quite the useful. Alright. And as of right now, I am going to use that stamina food right now. And I'll now be able to make it up to the top of the tower. I think of all the towers, this is the only one that really gives me the trouble. But alas, this could be the one of the final towers you could potentially get, because you go whatever you want to go. Because you should have said something, but I thought you were just waiting till the last second to use it, and then I just fell to my death. Alright, Sheikah Slate, where am I? You are here. Well, that's great. Thanks for telling me, Sheikah Slate. Our third tower. Regional map extracted. Sweet. There's the village over there. I go down there, I can get some Korok seeds. Decisions. Now, where's my horse? There's my horse. Alright, Aslan, let's go. Because now we need to head to the village. On the ridge. Yes, I could potentially go there, but I'm out of arrows, so gonna have to wait until I get more arrows to tackle some of these other outposts that these enemies have placed before us. And besides, I would like to get to the Hainto village as soon as possible. Oh, there's a shrine nearby. Bam! Boom! I'll take that meat. Mmm, raw meat. Timed that perfectly. Yeah, more often than not, the spear is what you should really have equipped on your horse at all times. Just because of the range is just excellent. So we get to go up here and we get into our our second major town. Don't mind me, buddy. Who are you? Be on your way, you suspicious man. I'm a traveler. Hmm? You certainly do like to appear to be a Hylian like the rest of us. Hylians are generally good folks, so sorry for getting all worked up. You're free to go. We're just a waypoint on your winding road, huh? Ah, the life of a traveler. Well, you can get most things you need at the general store in the inn just back there. Oh, thanks for telling me that, sir. Yeah, chill, dude. Calm down. It's not like the world ended 100 years ago or something. Oh, wait. The Maya Agana Shrine. I mean, but it's not security if you just jump willy-nilly at everything that moves. Cause yeah, you get your nerves are getting the best of you. I mean. You could accidentally stab someone you really didn't need to stab, and then now you have to deal with lawyers, and now you have prison time because you killed a person. Yeah, it's never all good. Just take a chill pill. Oh, here we go. The other motion control puzzles. I kind of find it funny for this puzzle in general that people just forgo the puzzle. I'll show you what they mean here, because like, oh yeah, you have to roll this ball and everything. You have to roll this ball into this puzzle and this maze, but you can just go like this. Huzzah! Flip the page over, go like this, and yar! Nope, it went down the hole. Alright, come on. Yep. Okay, land on there. Good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put like this about even-ish here, like that. Oh. Oh, there you go. So I'm going to more that down just a little bit more like that so I can actually jump to it. I just really find it funny that people, it's like, I'm not going to deal with the puzzle. I'm just going to flip the puzzle over and just let the ball roll down easily. Oh boy. Oof. Now we have to deal with the puzzle ourselves to get this treasure chest, which is probably a weapon, which I'm going to have to drop something, won't I? Oh, it's a bow. A bow that can zoom in. It has a scope on it. Okay. There we go. Maybe figuring that one out was the puzzle all along. Yeah, just forgo the puzzle. And we have another spirit orb to our name. Three. Huzzah. If you see a wild horse you would like to ride, crouch down and get kicked from it from behind. That is going to be funny to watch when coming back. Oh, that's gonna be funny to watch when I do the playback on it. And I'll definitely put I'll put a comment in the not in the live chat, but in the comments section of this video for technically the best highlight of this session was a Yiga clan member being kicked by a horse. Alright, so what is this place? A general store. Not bad. So there means I left it. Why? Has there been theft around here? I have things to sell. Now you can sell a lot of different stuff for different values, so... Oh, never mind. Take your time, no rush. Yeah, I might as well sell all these, because we're going to need a lot of money now. Which is sad, but don't worry, we're going to find more stuff. He has the weirdest face. A lot of the Hylians that you meet up with here gonna give us like the weird uncanny valley of graphically and such, so. Oh, we don't have a Nif. 2,000. We're gonna have to get some more stuff. And I could technically... Oh, I could... Oh, man. Hey, let me buy the arrows. I'll take... Yes, I'm gonna need those arrows. Bomb arrows? Ugh. Ugh. Pricey. Way too high. Way too high in price. Oh, who are you? Okay, I got this. Greeting time, you're a customer, right? That's right?
Hey!
Oh, that's a customer! Looks like he's hungry to have his clothes dyed. I'll leave it to you. Yeah, this little area here is that you could dye any of the in-game clothing. Any clothing that you get from Amiibo or the special DLC that was added later is unfortunately cannot be dyed. But any of the other clothing you have with you can be dyed, so bear that in mind. There's a goddess statue here, but we don't have another heart container or another orb to get what we want out of this, so... do I have anything that's wooden? No, I don't. I'm gonna have to get some sticks. I'm gonna need sticks. And that's not gonna give me sticks, is it? That's gonna be a bundle of wood. Oh yeah, we're gonna be needing a lot of those. Oh, and it's raining too? Curses! Because we have to do something with this blue fire. We need to get it up there. But first, we're going to need sticks. But doesn't she have a torch in the room? You know, I don't know. Let's go find out. In the inn or the farmhouse here. Which this lady does technically have a quest we can do. A farmer's pitchfork. Yeah, it has a wooden handle, but that doesn't really do us any good. Let's check in here. Do you have a torch? I would likely to have a torch. You do not have a torch. Oh, hi! You look uncannily familiar to someone in a religious setting. I've never seen this guy, actually. Find a better recovery from the great calamity. Our village is pleasant, peaceful, and it has plenty of food to go around. Please stay as long as you like. Oh, thanks. Did you have a torch? That's what I was looking for. Well, you have apples for days. For a secret recipe that surprises even the most knowledgeable dads, start with some fortified pumpkins. Throw in some wheat to give the stew a nice, healthy, weedy flavor, and then some fresh milk and goat butter. And tasty pumpkin stew. A recipe that we can use down in the line. It's like, oh, he looks a lot like, oh yeah, we both had the same thought. It's like, yeah, he kind of looks like a religious figure. Oh, oops. Sorry, who'd you see? There's a girl staying up at the Hato Ancient Tech Lab. I saw her come outside. She was right over there, it's true. But when I tried to tell a grown-up about it, they said only people who live there are an old man and an old woman. She was a Sheikah girl, I swear. No one ever listens to kids. Yeah, you're right. No one listens to kids. It's always being pushed down or laid down or any of that sort. So uncanny. But man, we need a stick. Will you give me stick? No, you will not give me stick. These are coming in the rain. A beggar bed's 20 rupees if you're looking for more relaxing, instead of mind and body experience. You can have extra months for 40 rupees. Yeah, let's do a soft bed. Let's wake up in the morning. Oh, she's the one that has the torch? Oh, go to the lab home. She has a torch. Okay. Good morning. You look very rested. Come back again soon. Yeah, if you're sleeping in cursed doors closing on me. If you go into like a soft bed or any other of the expensive options that the inn has, you'll get like temporary hearts. Temporary hearts don't act anything except for having temporary health. So if you're like say if you need like that 13 heart threshold to get a certain something down the line, if you have only like 11 hearts and you have 2 temporary hearts, the game will be like, no, you don't have the required hearts to get that certain object. So, as sad as it is, it's kind of sad, but you have to deal with it, what life gives you. Oh, this is the farmhouse. No bug! Aw. Well, while I'm still looking for torches, I'm trying to look for sticks too, because this place is a little long of a trek. And what I'm referring to is that in order to upgrade our stuff, we're going to have to get a blue flame up here. And all these little ancient lanterns we see on the path here are meant there to as a checkpoint for the fire you're lighting up along the way. So let's see, sticks. Aha! A stick! Okay. Ooh boy. I'm gonna have to drop a couple of weapons off here. As sad as it is, I'm gonna need a tree branch on top of the torch we'll find here. Good morning. This is the Hato Tech Lab. Do you have some business with the director? Oh, that's right. The director is in the back. A terribly busy person, that one. Please try to keep it brief.
Yeah.
I imagine you've never seen so many books in one place. Pretty incredible, isn't it? You've got all of Hyrule's knowledge, literature, and ancient civilizations here. Of the actual number of books, well, Is that thing on your waist? Is that a Sheikah? There's no mistaking it. That's the real Sheikah slate, isn't it? I've never actually seen one in person. If you could just show me the runes on it, I'd be most appreciative. Status. Magnesis. Yes, yes. The remote bomb and Cryonis. And what else? Let's see. So that's it for the runes, but... strange. It doesn't seem like you have the basic runes. I don't understand why they're missing. There must be some reason. And what am I mad? I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Simon. You are Link, right? You know my name? Lady Input caught me up to speed. Wow, information sure does get fast around here. You see, we were told the young man holding a Sheikah slate will appear, and you must do all that you can to help him. He will be in the hope that he awakens from the slumber of restoration. His name will be Link. Oh dear, I forgot to tell you something very important. Oh, what's that? Director, listen, Miss Director, this is the real Sheikah slate. Director? Oh, that's right, I haven't introduced to our director. Miss Purah happens to be right over there. As for the Hano Ancient Tech Lab director, Miss Purah is in the world's foremost authority on ancient Hyrule culture. Check it! I've heard the most utmost respect for Miss Purah, and she's all in all she's accomplished. I'm honored to be her assistant. On that note, Link, you see, the director may look like a young girl, but, well, maybe it's not my place to be telling you these things. You should talk to Miss Purah yourself. Hey, are you surprised? The director of this laboratory is not Simon, it's me! Snappy snap! Anyway, Linky, do you never any dreams of your time in the Summer Restoration? You don't look like you've changed a bit in the last 100 years, but something must have happened in all that time. Well, no matter. I'm just happy you're still in one piece. Linky, what's with that look? You still remember me, right? I don't remember. Really? Well, I am so shocked, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover from this. Hey, it's better to be able to recover from that than having your memories lost. Am I right, lads? Even though, 100 years ago, I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection, after Calamity again fatally wounded you, there's kind of a continuity problem with that, but we'll get to that when we get there. Even though I was the one who put you safely into the Summer Restoration. Despite all that, you still don't remember me? I don't remember. As expected. After 100 years in the Summer Restoration, subject has lost all memories. Noted. Oh, sorry. I have a bit of a habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. It's a charming quirk, isn't it? Anywho, do you have any questions for me? Aren't you a child? How very rude. Or perhaps it's not rude at all. I suppose that's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to. The truth is, I look this way because of a failed experiment. Well, I say failed, but in some ways it was a success. I documented the diary of my affair in the diary upstairs. But the whole thing is embarrassing, so I insist you refrain from reading it. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Here you are, after 100 years, here to defeat Calamity Ganon, who is growing in strength with every passing moment, and to rescue our beloved Princess Zelda. That is, if you got the courage to try. And to help with the one true hero, I, the one and only Purah, will restore the basic functions missing from the Sheikah slate. And what do you say to that? Yes, please. I knew you'd say that. Alright then, first I'll need to run an errand for me. What's with that look on your face? You don't think I'd fix your Sheikah slate for free, did you? Kinda did. Post-Slum Restoration. Subject is plagued by presumptuous tendencies. Noted. You do realize I have a weapon on my back. And I can throw out a bomb anytime I wish, Purah. Just let you know. Well, let me explain what this errand entails. You know the unlit furnace on the wall just outside this laboratory? Could you please bring the blue flame from the ancient furnace in town? Oh, and use it to light our furnace? The sweet guidance stone will start working once you do that, allowing us to restore your missing runes. I wonder if young women these days still say things like sweet and little. Ah, well, I suppose it doesn't matter anyway. Okay then, I'm counting on you for that blue flame. Oh, there's the torch right there. Cool. It's too bad I can't teleport up there, but what can you really do? So there's multiple ways of doing this quest. that you could go into town, take the long way, and because there are the blue flame lamps in town, but I have found that there's a slight shortcut you can do. And I'm going to get the stick real quick here. And so now we need to flame this up. When items are on fire, they will lose their ability over time. So, but this shortcut we're going to take here, we're going to throw that over there. Get over here. Grab the branch. Come on, let me grab the branch. Booyah! When throwing items that are on fire, they'll technically will stay on fire. So, and while carrying stuff like this on fire, you can't really run. So, yeah, that's a thing. So we're going to take this flame as far as we can. Hit any checkpoints we got. Now you don't need to light up all the lamps here. Just the lamps, as I said before, are just checkpoints to make sure that if you did technically your wand or whatever wooden item you have equipped burns out or destroys itself, that these are shortcuts. And they're usually really good enough. You could technically make this up on one journey, but I'm pretty sure this stick will burn out when I get up there to probably to like that. I knew that was going to happen. And also when stuff is on fire like that, it doesn't tell you like your thing's about to break or anything. So, and no, you can't use your flame sword. As much as you would want to, Sheikah technology like the color blue. And so now we are walking. It makes me think of this song now, which is like it would walk 500 miles. And again, it would walk 500 more. It feels that way already. Walking all this time. And while this quest is pretty tedious or pretty easy in some cases, there's going to be a harder one later down the line we'll have to do ourselves. We have to do later in another tech lab somewhere up in the Northlands. And also, by doing this, you also allow this place to become a travel gate. So it's pretty nice to have. And my weapons disappeared. Cursed! Someone stole my weapons! I'll keep the torch on hand. Might need it for later or not. Who knows? Now, you are more welcome to basically to light this, you're more welcome to basically to light the, this, furnace beforehand, before even talking to Pyra. So, again, this is really open-ended and everything, so you're not stated to have to talk to her first. You can light the furnace beforehand. I just didn't have any sticks. Thank you so much. Now let's take a look over there. The guidance stone must be starting to react. There's nothing mysterious about it. This is pure science. My sweet little guidance stone. You sure know how to make this old researcher's heart flutter. Well then, let's go ahead and restore those Sheikah slate runes for you. Give you a nice snap. Go on, no time to be shy. Snap? That was pretty weak, but that's okay. Okay then, Sheikah slate repair underway. Guidance stone locked removed. Now let's do this thing. Sheikah slate authenticated. Camera, Hyrule Compendium, and album missing files confirmed. Starting repair. Now it's stated that this Sheikah slate is the one that that when you have memories with, is actually the same one. So it's not really clearly understandable why the Sheikah slate is technically broken at this point. But now we have the camera, which means we go into another side quest, which is very tedious. And it's this one right here. Well, that's one of them. The Hyrule Compendium. And it's done. So, it's all fixed up now. Let's see here. Which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, album. Yep, looks good. So, I know this is sudden, but hear me out. Take a picture of me with that camera and don't forget to let me see it. Alright. Now, with the camera here, you can use the motion controls to move around in any direction you need to, and you hit the A button to capture. And hit save. You can store up to 48 photos. And unfortunately, if you take a picture after the 48th one, it doesn't remove the first one in the line. So you have to go back and manually delete photos. Did you get a picture? I took one. Did you not just see? I just took a picture in front of you. Man, you must have short eyesight, despite your glasses. I'm sorry. Here. My, who is this beautiful young creature? Huh. Oh, I guess that's my cue. Sorry, I'm kind of lost there. It wasn't on purpose. As of now, it's a pretty girl in these images. Yes, there's also some old landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this... Hey, Linky, it dawns on me that you were Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means there's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all these places where these pictures were taken. Oh, right, the lost memory thing could prove troublesome. Oh, but don't lose hope. It just means that these pictures could be the missing pieces to help restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest you check in with Impa. She'll know more about Princess Zelda than ever I do. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa, but I want you to bring back me some ancient materials. Bring them to me or Robbie at the Akina Ancient Tech Lab. If my droid were enough, if you bring us ancient materials, we'll give you something good as a reward. Alright, let's do this. Hello, what do you need? Device that Sheikah ancestors dropped. These order Hyrule, the runes contain the Sheikah say, also some we Sheikah developed. No, you're using the device for the betterment of Hyrule, Link. If such a device fell into the hands of evil, I shudder to think what might happen. Don't look on the internet. Tablets have been used for evil in multiple different ways, Simon. It's not a pretty sight. Okay, so that quest isn't opening until we get to... So we need to go back and talk to Impa. And thankfully, we don't have to walk back there. Thank goodness. And we have slated for upgrades, but in order to do that quest, we have to talk to Impa first. If you're using X to dash while swimming, you can get up close to a school of fish before they swim away. Or I could use a bomb. Might as well fish. Might as well fish the right way, using bombs. You can land right there. Impa! How's it going? Huh. I heard Pura was giving you the runaround, but you seem just fine. Man, information does get around here fast. Like I was just there moments ago. The Locamento's quest is complete. Now then, let's see. Ah, this is without doubt the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago. Excuse me there. It could be that if you visit the locations within those pictures, you'll be able to restore some of your lost memories. Come back here once you have tried to go to at least one of these locations. There is something I wish to give you. Okay. Doors! They're going to be my main enemy. Automatically closing doors. But unfortunately, we are far away from our horse, so we're kind of in a bit of a pickle. We're going to have to walk afar. Actually, come to think of it. While we're here, we might as well talk to this guy. Are you? Sorry to bother you, but are you a fellow traveler? Oh, as for me, I just love art. In fact, I'm a traveler the world in search of beautiful landscapes. Just between you and me, I heard there's a great fairy fountain somewhere near the village. I hear it's breathtakingly beautiful. Aesthetics aside, there's also say the place can bestow people with some kind of mysterious power. I've been researching it for ages, and I finally have a lead. There's a place that is beyond suspicious. The problem is I can't seem to find the fountain there. Nothing beats the thrill of tracking down a perfect view. As a fellow traveler, you understand that sentiment to me, right? Yeah, I understand. Oh, I knew it! I just knew that there was someone like me nearby who appreciates true beauty. Sadly, I can't pin down the exact location of the Great Fairy Fountain. I have put it all together yet, but there's a suspicious place I have my eye on. In fact, I was about to head there now. Would you like to come along? Sure. Great answer, just what I expected from a fellow beauty connoisseur like you. Alright then, follow me. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you. He's bumping everyone else. So we have to follow this guy. This quest only starts when you get the camera, so that's why I said you have to get the Sheikah Slate upgraded and unlocked before you can do quests down here in Karika Village. There's a few quests we have to do here that allows us to get a shrine to appear later on, so that's part of a shrine quest, but we can't do that just yet. We walk up here. It's been years since I visited the village. It was hard to dig up info. You probably notice people here all wear the same attire. I made the mistake of asking the same person the same thing multiple times. Oops. I was already a stranger to the village, but now I'm a suspicious roamer to them. But if it helps me track down a beautiful landscape, I don't care what people think of me. Oh, now you're tired. So tired. Hills are easy for old fogies like me. Sorry, but I don't think I can go on. The Great Fairy Fountain should be along this path that leads past the shrine. That's what I've been told anyway. Yeesh. I'm completely out of breath. That always happens right about here. I think I better rest a bit. You go on ahead. And hey, if you find it, don't forget to get a picture. So yeah, that's why you need the camera. But it says there's a great fairy fountain near here. Oh, there's a rare creature. That's a bloopery. If you hit it, rupees appear out of nowhere. Now here's a hidden use. Now this is the camera's used normally. That you can, let's see, we can, where is zoom? Oh, zoom right here. Okay. That you can zoom in, and if anything's orange and centered, you can take a picture of it. And it's added to the Hyrule Compendium. That's where if you want to say, like, oh, I need to find more fairies, then booyah! You can place that on, you can actually search for it. But we don't have the necessary means of actually switching the Sheikah sensor to something else. But we now need to take a picture of this little thing right here. I think. Oh, no, wait, no, it's not. Oh, I know what I have to do. You have to do this first. Boy, sweet boy, please, listen to my story. Sure. I'm the great fairy Corta. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg you to help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 100 rupees. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. Now, if you have rupees, hand them over to me quickly. You need 100 rupees. Alright, here you go. Wow! That was a big hand. The power. It's overflowing! Oh, wow. Well, that's a beauty. Beautiful spring, and oh boy! The great fairies are big! And thank goodness for being modest. It's the first breath of fresh air in an entire decade. It's just so intoxicating. Thanks, you have returned to my former glory, as they say. One good turn deserves another. I can help you. Boy, allow me to enhance your clothing. It's the least I can do with the necessary materials. Let's see if we can enhance away real quick. Oh, we can do this right now. There are 4 of these great fairy fountains throughout the land. And the more you unlock, the more times you can enhance any clothing that you have equipped, or any clothing you have on hand. So, and have you heard about set bonuses, right? How about a set of clothes that have been enhanced twice could have a bonus, but only if you wear the whole set. Well, not all sets have a bonus. Do you want me to explain any of the clothes? Yeah, with enhance more clothes, we might as well. Might as well have the defense. And the more times you enhance your clothes, the more interesting this scene gets. We may or may not be able to see a fully enhanced set, but that depends on getting more materials, so. And we got the Highland Hood. Please come back and get some more clothes or materials, or once you restore the power to my sisters. I'll see you later. Hiya. Okay. Perfect. But now we need to take a picture of the Great Fairy Fountain, as we now see a red marker. Boo-da-da-da-cha. As for the people who have joined, that have been in the chat, welcome. This is my, my little run of Breath of the Wild here, and we're going for an extra hour outside the current schedule, but this is going to be a special case for Breath of the Wild in general, so. Someday I hope to see that place you spoken with. Oh, I found it! Ah, you found it? Really? Are you serious right now? And if you are, where's the picture? You were never to bring me a picture, right? This is the Great Fairy Fountain? It's certainly beautiful, but I thought it'd be more sacred or elegant. Well, I'm impressed. Link is asleep. Look at that. Link's doesn't have his eyes open. I just noticed that. Well, I'm impressed you found it. I want to give you something to show my appreciation, but I don't think I have anything on me. Oh, I know. Is there a place you've been seeking? I've traveled over Hyrule, so I might be able to help you find it. Oh, here. Do you recognize this image? A large gate with a snowy mountain behind it. Oh, I know that place. There's a big mountain east of this village. It's called Mount Laneru. At the base of the mountain there lies the Nigeria snowfield. Lies that gate. I'm almost certain. This guy becomes pretty useful after you complete his quest, as if you don't know where a particular memory picture is located, any of the stables around the land, he'll be around, so he can help you out with at least giving you a direction to go towards. So we need to go, and the image is right here. So we're gonna head that way, and then after we complete, because we're gonna hopefully get there as soon as possible. But I want to get there and get this memory that's over there, and then we'll head back to Kariko Village, and that will most likely end our session tonight. And I do appreciate everyone who's shown up tonight and staying with me for these for this session of Breath of the Wild. That really makes me feel really good. I really appreciate you guys being out here for me. Looks like we've got a puzzle. Well, it seems like Azur couldn't hear your call. Yep, that's right. If you're too far away from your horse, he won't hear you. We got this here. This is a Korok seed puzzle. Pretty easy to fulfill there. You found me! So we're going to go as far as we can to get to this memory. Get this memory, get this... Hey, there's another villager! Let's see, let's put our defenses up, because we're not sure who this person could technically be. Let's get a sword ready. It looks like a fellow traveler! Hey, buddy! About a year ago, I was walking along this road here at night and suddenly saw a blinding light in the sky. When my eyes finally adjusted, I found myself looking at a shimmering object floating overhead. I couldn't look away. Next thing I knew, I was bathed in light. When I came to, I woke up in a bed covered in sweat. Oh? Well, what do you think of that? It sounds like a dream. At first I thought it was a bad dream, but the bed I woke up in wasn't my bed. It was a bed full of liquid in an empty room. When I looked into the corner, there was a weird glowing device. And when I touched the device, I was overwhelmed with a feeling of familiarity. When I came to, I was here. Wait, what do you think about that? That sounds a little familiar to us. Does that story sound familiar? Hylian champion? Your story ends here, hero boy. Oh. Hello. Are you gonna get kicked by a horse too? Oh, he actually got me that time. Oh, I don't have him. Oh. Oh, you. No more teleporting. Go away. And give me your money. Thank you. And that vicious sickle. I'm not sure who that... Man, people around this places must have familiar dreams. Did they all sleep on a shrine of resurrection too? I wouldn't know, because the game only says there's only one of these shrines. Like I said, we'll be coming back to this area. We're going to be coming back to this area later. Like, I know there is a shrine or two here, but I'm only coming here right now for the picture that is here. And how this game is handled, the memories that are in these can be... Yeah. Curse you, boblins. The Spiked Boko Club, but I can't pick it up because I have full inventory. Yeah, I won't need. We'll find. I'm gonna be finding more things in here. There is a Lionel here. It actually is beyond the gate we're going to, so we're not going to have to worry about Lionels anytime soon. Let's use our more powerful bow. With the power of 10, we can zoom in. And that clearly missed him, as you probably saw, but the hitbox is big. Now, I should be taking pictures of the weapons dropped. Oh, shock arrows. That's the first we're seeing those. Yeah, I felt something move. The Joy-Con rumbled, so it was kind of weird. But whatever. But we're going to... Let's see here. Like, we're going to be able to we're going to have to tackle down some Lionels in our plays through, but as of right now, we ain't strong enough, and we don't have enough weapons to actually do any harm to any Lionels. There is a Lionel we'll have to face sometime in the future as a somewhat required quest, but that's a quest we're going to hit for another time. I'm going away. You don't have to care. Oh yeah, that's this area is particularly dangerous. This introduces us to black variants of the enemies. Black enemies are going to be quite the toughies. They have more defense and they can deal out more damage. No, go away. You can go back to sleep, man. Sorry I didn't bother your sleep. I'm just here for a memory, that's it. We go up here. And there's a glowing light. Ooh, hey, what do you mean by this? Why does this place feel so familiar? Oh, the slate.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything go up there on the mountain?
So you didn't feel anything? No power at all?
I'm sorry now.
Then let's move on. You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help. After all, it's not like your last shot was up there on Mount Lineru. Anything could finally spark the power to seal Ganon away. We just have to keep looking for that thing.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
If I may, I thought you... well, I'm not sure how to put this into words. I'm actually quite embarrassed to say it. But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
This is it, then.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's awake. Ganon.
Let's stop wasting time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down. Now, champions, to your divine beasts. Show that swirling swine who's boss. Link will need to meet Ganon head-on when we attack. This needs to be a unified assault. Little guy, you get to Hyrule Castle. You can count on us for support, but it's up to you to pound Ganon into oblivion.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield, but there must be something I can do to help.
That's gonna give me nightmares. And that guy is frozen in time. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, well, that's our first memory. If you've counted a memory you've already completed, there'll be a marker on the picture. Now, you can potentially delete these photos. Don't. Because that will cause you not to get a new ending to the game. So, let's go back to the shrine here and talk to Impa. Then we'll end our session tonight. Llama, you're precious. I guess. I guess I am precious, I guess. And doing those pauses that when cutscenes with voice acting hit, I will technically not talk through them. Hate to ruin the cutscene with all the voice acting that this game has, so I want to cherish the moments and such. But let's talk to Impa. Now that you've seen some of the princess's memories, you must have started to remember certain things. Here, I will hand this over to you now, before I forget. That's our champion's tunic! In ancient Hyrule, this garment could be worn by one of who had earned the respect of the royal family. Equipping it would reveal an enemy's life gauge. This is something of yours that I have been keeping safe by request of the princess. This clothing was specially made for you when you became a champion. Please handle it with care. And capture memories is updated. So, this quest will be continuing on with us. There's many more photos we have to get across. And we'll be getting those along with the shrines. So, our quest just become a little bit more complex. But, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time for you guys tonight. I really hope you enjoyed this long extended stream. And going forward, I will be doing 3-hour sessions for Breath of the Wild since this game is so big. And this will be doing every Saturday. Every Saturday night to do Breath of the Wild. And if you guys like this stream, please give it a like. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And it would be nice and kind of you. I do have a Discord server, and like to you guys if you want to join it. The link to it is down in the description box below. As well as you can always find me at my on my Twitter. My username will appear on the end card here. But with that said, everyone, and thanks for coming out, Kai. I really appreciate it. And until then, everyone, you guys have a fantastic night. And take care. And I'll see you guys back here for another session of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.